which is making things disappear. Reload our CFGs. Thank you. She is upside down. Let's give her a quick rotate. Is that about right? That is a little wobble-jawed. Alright, let's turn the constraints off. Oh, I had it. Stop. Right about there. We're gonna call that good. Pull her off the ground a tad. Yes. My new little baby. Baby. We gotta give her a measure after we skin her. Let's skin her in some silver. If you lost stream, please refresh. Yes, sorry. Did we get sauce? Wow, we got sauce again. Beautiful. I love it. Thank you guys for hanging out and giving me sauce. We are going to go materials, metal, silver. Okay. And we're good with the two-sided already. Let's go and give her a measure. And I believe she comes in at 24 meters. Level, ruler, to measure her, tip to tail, 23.2. So everything is just about a half meter short, so it all works out relatively, if you know what I'm saying. So let's line all their noses up a little better than what they are. Go back just a titch touch. You go back just a titch touch. And then you go back just... That looks pretty close. That looks pretty close. So the hull A and the Prospector are close. Relatively close. Yes, this has never been an exact science. First off, they're all just early models too. The hull A and B are my two favorite hull ships. I don't know why. Once it gets to the C's a great one for like an org, but once you get to the D and E, whoa! To me, that's just something that's just crazy. Theandrel, welcome my friend. Starting a bank heist. Let's go ahead and move this one up. Wow, man, that is really, really lagging down. This Freelancer. I need a hollow table model for the Freelancer. Bad. Here. So there we go. Go ahead and get a closer look at our Freelancer from bird's eye view. Wonder if we can actually drop a person in there to give us an idea of how... Oh, you know, I gotta go into Geom entities. Great Gamer, you could put an Orion in the back. I am actually. That's the last ship I'm gonna put up. Is the Orion. Let's do Blue Beanie Guy. Oh, don't you fucking crash out on me. I will fucking kill you. I swear to God, I will kill you. Thank you. Oh my God, I thought I was gonna crash out. Let's put Blue Beanie Guy here. Now, why would it do that? That's just silly. There we go. So here's Blue Beanie Guy against our our little MISC Prospector. Flippin' fantastic, man. What a great ship. It truly, truly is a great ship. Ready Gamer, you might be a great time to save your progress. Okay. That's probably a fine idea, actually. Thank you very much for the tip. I always do that, and then I bitch and holler about it crashing. So there we go. Let's move this over here. Move this over to here. There we go. We get a nice big view. Size of that Prospector. The only problem I'm gonna have is recording now. I can't go into first person mode and walk around the fucking ships because of CryEngine. I've got to figure out also, we used to have a button up here to pull the information pane out. That is not there anymore. You would think it'd be like in a view tab or something where you could go and say, hey, let's turn off that. I know there's a console command for it, but I don't know the console command. I could go to the CryEngine documents and figure that out, but that's okay. We'll do that later. No one gives a shit right now. I'm not going to be recording the YouTube video right now anyway, so it doesn't matter. Let's go ahead and put this back in and get that Orion in here. Let's pull an Orion out. Go back to brush, objects, ships. RSI Orion. And of course it's not going to show up. Oh, well, you know what? I think actually the Orion is absolutely tiny. But it might actually be showing up, but I've got to enlarge it. Okay, reload the CGFs. There it is. A little bit bigger than that. Oh, damn it. This, what the hell is going on with this damn witchamajigger? Thank you. Now I need to rotate it. Yes, that goes on the bottom, correct? That like little feeder arm down here? I think that goes on the bottom, right? Game Fleek. What is up, partner? How are you doing? Does that little robotic arm go on the bottom or the top, guys? I don't remember. What are you asking about, Theandro? When you do game with sub, do the chits get auto added to your account? Yes, Badger. They get auto added, and it automatically puts you into a VIP tier as well. Exclamation point chits should show you your chits, biscuits. Bottom. Cool. Thank you very much. That's what I was thinking. Magellan Corp. Thank you for the follow. Alright, so let's drop this into the dirt and get a measurement on her real quick. 170 meters. I don't think I'm at 170 meters yet. But we shall see. Chits with an S to check your chits. And Badger Biscuits, if you want to check your chits, I believe I gave them to you last night because for some reason it was not adding them last night. Alright, I'm lying. I know the reason. I screwed up my bot. We're gonna do 170. That is 76. We gotta go a lot bigger than that. Oh, get rid of that ruler. It's amazing how fucking big this ship is. Captain Squeezy! You don't think they got added yet? Well, I can check in 2 seconds. User database. Badger. Badger biscuits. Oh, wow. I don't think they did either, but they. I apologize about that. I'll fix that right now. Badger, what tier did you drop into? I had so many people all at once, I forget what. 1 second, guys, and I'll be right back to. Yes, entirely. It is so huge. Oh, cool. Okay. Yeah. Oh, no problem, man. No problem, man. Badger, that would be 200 chits. Gotcha. We are gonna add those now. Add points. 200 chits. There you go, bud. I thought I got everyone last night. I apologize for missing that one. That one should have automatically been added. I wonder if my bot is not doing it. They just added the API for GameWisp to DeepBot, so there's a chance that it still may be a tad wonky. I don't know. Alright, let's come over here and move this thing around. We gotta get a measurement on it. Oh god, let's see. Let's do it local. There we go. This is going to be a tough one to measure. It's ginormous. Tip to tail. Yeah, so it may be a tad buggy. That is 206. That is a tad too big. Give that a shot. Drop a measuring ball there. Yep, 170 in length. Let's see how close we are now. 172. I'm calling that good. So much for learning CryEngine. Yeah, this is definitely not an instructional video. Oh lord, there it goes again. Let's do this local. Oh my god, stop fucking rotating, dude. I have it all backwards now, so it's really screwing me up. That's gonna roll it. Oh my god. Alright, lock the damn Y-axis. Do I have that up here? Hell no. Got it. Got it. CryEngine is wonky. Wow, that is a fucking beast of a ship, man. Holy jumping Jehovah's shits. Let's add a skin on it real quick. The Orion is upside down. The cutting arm goes on the top. I was wrong. No problem. I can spin it. I'll spin her around. trying to pull up my materials editor. Go ahead and save this before it crashes again. Yep, I'll flip it over. There we go. Materials, metals, silver. Add that in. And then we will rotate. There we go. Cutting arm goes on the top. Now, how's that for a difference in mining ships? Holy bejesus. Right, Proxus? All replacements, man. You still have the rest of the holes to go. We can throw a couple more up there. No doubt about it. Do you have the retribution? Negative. Negative, I do not. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna move this Orion down. There we go. So all these ships spaced out. Here's our new little mini miner compared to our first mining ship. Let's go ahead and add a hull B in here. Oh, not this hull B. There we go, this hull B. Yes, that's the one I want. The hull E, that'll crash my island. I can send it to GHG later. What are you gonna send me later? I'm scared. Let's see. Hull B. Gotta do some more flippage. Alright, let's go ahead and set this back in the ground. Get the measurement for the hull B. Variance, the hull B here is 49 meters in length. 49 meters in length. Gotcha, gotcha. Alright. Ruler. $49.0. We'll take it. Let's throw a little skin on that. After a nice sip of some sweet tea. Let's see, materials, metal. I hear the beer fair. Thank you to Trouble Magnet for bringing out the beer fair. Appreciate it very much, sir. And I will keep up the comparisons.
I'll be in my bunk.
I'll be in my bunk indeed. So thank you very much for calling out the beer fair, Trouble Magnet. Very much appreciated, sir. All the help we can get to SitCon is very much appreciated. I forget what I'm doing now. Oh yeah. I'm going to metals. Oh my god, I'm getting flustered. We're getting flustered. There we go. Much better. So now we can throw a hull B into the mix. The hull B is a damn good size ship, in my opinion. Drop this back in line. Still not to the end of the Orion. There we go. So now we have Reliant, Prospector, Hull A that's disappearing. Let's reload our CFGs. That's not working. Reload that one. There we go. I don't understand why my stuff keeps disappearing. Very, very strange. So let's lift them all up to match the Hull B. Oh, sorry, Orion. Didn't mean to do that. Oh boy, it's already starting to lag. Oh, Orion, sorry. Sorry. There we go. Reliant Hull A, Prospector, Freelancer, Hull B. Still not as big as the Orion, and that's with a lot of damn space in the back. You know what I'm saying? That's insane. You going to SitCon? Nice. We'll have to meet up for sure. I want to meet every single one of you at SitCon. Whoever's going, I want to meet you all. No doubt about it. Screw it. Let's put the Hull C in there. I made other ships disappear when I put the Hull C in. And it looks, I think these holes are actually the right size. Now we're getting into big cargo ships here. These are definitely big cargo ships. That's why I say, for me, the Hull C is big enough. The D and E are silly. They just get silly, you know? Let's throw a material on this. Material. Metal. Go to silver and add. Need to add this back over here too. That's better. So it's extremely tough to get this one to line up with everything else. I would need to line everything else up with it. Which is what we might as well do. If it's worth doing right. The Buggy Lancer. My new ship. I wonder how fast they're going to get the Prospector actually out. I just wonder. I wonder if we're going to have to wait until like next year. What do you guys think in chat? When do you think we might get the Prospector? This is great that you got this working again, Gray. Back to the good old gray-headed gamer, right? And, it's still not right. Yeah. Good eye, Proxys. You're right. It does say 2947 all over the Prospector. And that would be next year, because this year is 2946 in lore. Trouble Magnet says 2.6. I'm going to say... Okay. But most likely next year. Maybe longer if they're really going to keep it for after the Orion. I think they're going to want to test the mining mechanics, and it would be a lot easier to put out the Prospector than it would the Orion. So I'm going to think I would think that the Prospector would get done first. That's just, of course, that is just my ramblings. I don't know if that is in true a fact kind of thing, but yeah, right. It does look a lot more done, but that's because of the concept art. And this little 3D model is actually just a 3D model. It's not a game 3D model, so that kind of sucks. Yeah, Wise Sage. I don't know how. I forgot how much all the holes were, and that's not a big one actually. Let's throw the D up there. Rye loves the D. Let's go ahead and throw the D up. That would be a big cargo ship. Give us the D. You got it, End. You know, you guys always have first dibs on the D. Let's go ahead and drop a material on this. Get rid of Proxus's favorite little replace me balls. Maybe. Are you lagging out or are you just not popping up? There it is, Prox. There it is. What am I doing? Materials. Why does this always happen to me? Why do I always skip over it the first time? Ay, ay, ay. So there is the D. That's a tad bigger. So, hell, why not? Let's pull the E out. Do chatbots even have balls? Ball bearings. Reload. Kerplunk. Give this a spin. Can't tell if that is upside down or if that is right. I think that might be right. Oh, it's rolled. Gotcha. There we go. Pull her up out the dirt a little bit. Let's get her close to that. Remember that big old Orion? Your Orion has sheet on my E. Wow, let's put a, let me save this real quick before we crash. Did it again. I did it again. Quit going down so far. That didn't sound right. I apologize. Alright. Look at that. That's just ginormous. Holy bejesus, that is huge. Can you have a party on the whole D? You could have like 9 consecutive parties and probably never meet up with each other, Tal. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, man, the whole E is a mountain. It is a mountain of a ship, no doubt about it. I'm gonna change the color to Some type of non-reflective matte color. Materials. Metal. How about black metal? Oh lord, that is highly reflective. Let's go to material editor. Let's pull this out here. And of course it's not going to show up. What the holy hell. All materials used in this level. Materials, metal, black metal. And let's turn the reflectivity. Where the hell's it at? The old one had one that was just opacity, alpha, additive, diffuse, specular, smoothness, emissive color. Huh. Okay, never mind. Let's just get rid of that. That's freaking horrible. Yeah, the whole E is borderline ridiculous if you think about it. Big for me is whole C. The Orion is huge, and the Reclaimer. Now the Reclaimer, I believe, is a ship I'm going to work towards. That is a pretty darn awesome ship, actually. Let's go with this base color. Eh, still sucks. But whatever. Move this back down here. There we go. So, I mean, as far as an idea of our Prospector, there's the Prospector right down there. So that gives you a really, 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 really good idea. Let's move some of this out of the way. Move that over there. There we go. A nice big clear view of what we can expect. That's insane. So here's our Prospector right here. I'll highlight it with the thingamabobber. I like the fact that it's small. I like the fact that it's one man. I like the fact that it can be operated single-handedly. There's going to be a lot of times where you want to get a crew of guys together in Prospectors and have somebody show up in the hull C over here. Or maybe even a hull B. One guy in a B, 2 or 3 Prospectors, a couple fighters to watch your back. Bada boom, bada bing. You know, you're really gonna be, I won't say a money-making machine, but it's gonna be a good business, you know. The retribution. That what? That's a capital ship, right? That's the one that's bigger than a Bingle, isn't it? Yeah, Trouble Magnet. Yes. The Reclaimer gives me that alien vibe also, which is just absolutely amazing. What we got here, Prox? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. The Retribution. And look, here's the Idris hidden inside. Is it just cut off on either side? Look at the whole E back there. Whoa. Whoa. You should get models. I tried to get a Serenity model and a couple of the Star Trek models, and I could not get it to work. But you're right, Darge. That would be awesome to have a Serenity and or I'm sorry, a Firefly, a Carrack, I guess, and then maybe one of these smaller Star Trek ships. You're gonna need a bigger island. Yeah, there's no doubt about that. That's insane. There's the little tiny Idris back there. Right there. Wow. That's fucking fantastic. You're gonna need a bigger planet. Galaxy class. Yeah. The Serenity is actually very close to the size of the Carrack. They're almost identical as far as size goes. Thanks Darj for that. He did some comparisons with it, Trouble Magnet. And the Serenity and the Carrack are really, really close. The Idris is putting its tip into the Retribution. Just the tip. Just the tip. See what we got here. Ah, there we go. There we go. Let's close this one out. Let's bring this over. So there we go. That's a Bengal back there, if I'm not mistaken. Which the Bengal carrier is a huge ship. Huge! Look at the Retribution. Wow. I forgot how big it was. I remember seeing this in the leaked files. Wow. Let's see. Oh, look at that picture. Oh, that's fantastic right there. That's a fantastic. Bingo like the tiger. Wild card. Is it? Or maybe we should call it the Bengal. The bagel carrier. That's what it is. If the railgun on the Idris is a size 10, then what the hell is the size of the Retribution? Yeah. I think it's like a size over 9,000. Bengals, walk like an Egyptian. Great song, by the way. The Bengals. That's what we're going to call it, the Bengal carrier. And we're going to have Manic Mondays every Monday. The Retribution eats king ships for breakfast, right? That's pretty cool. Man, I wonder if they're going to have a Retribution in Squadron 42. Is that a thing? Is that a thing, I wonder? Oh, that's nice. Next to one of our terraformers. That right there kills me. That kills me right there. Because the Bengal is so huge. Ah, and Daryl, that's exactly what they do. They gimbal mount an Idris. And they use the railgun on the Idris for their turrets. That's right. It's Admiral Bishop's flagship is the Retribution. Ah, that's right. It is in the lore now, isn't it? Ah ha ha. Can you imagine flying past that? That's going to be fantastic. Oh my god, that's going to be fan-frickin-tastic. That whole E, though. Freaking crazy. I wish I could get rid of this freaking print up there. Calandros, welcome, my friend. Yep. Versa. It's going to be a monumental task, taking a whole E anywhere. Retribution flying at 1 FPS. Right? It won't be hard to catch it. Using Connies for ammo. Yes. so that is pretty cool. Let's fly down here. Alright, so we have our Reliant, our Hull A, our Prospector, our Freelancer, our Hull B, our Hull C. You need to scoot over. Thank you. Then our Hull D, our Hull E back there, and then our Orion, just for shits and giggles, right in the middle. Yep, that is pretty damn fantastic. That is pretty damn fantastic, guys. I'm gonna try that. Let me go to my console commands, see if that works. Console. Who was that? Who was that that just gave me that info? You. Can I add points straight from here? No. Inte. Perfecte. Chits to you, my friend. How in the hell do you spell that name? I'm lost with all the people. Oh, there it is. E-N-T. Inte perfecte. 100 points. 100 chits to you, my friend. 100 chits to you. That is fantastic. Fan-frickin-tastic. Can you add a crucible? I could add a crucible. Yes, I could do that. Let's, come back over here to my brush. Do I have the crucible? Oh boy, I had it. Let me see if this is it. This is called FFFFFFFFFFF. No, that is not it. I may not have it. I may not have it. But I do have a caterpillar. What? And that's crucible with 2 O's. I have coined that phrase as the crucible. I don't know the size of the caterpillar. I don't think anyone knows the exact size of the caterpillar right now. It's changed so much. Let me know in chat what a roundabout size of the caterpillar is, the last you heard. Because it's changed so much. All I have is the old Starfarer model. But I can put that in. Yeah, Proxys. The new caterpillar is going to be silly, man. Matter of fact, let's get rid of the caterpillar. Let's go straight to the Starfarer. Drop a material on this, get a skin on it. Yeah, it is modular, you're right. Raytheon says he thinks it was about this big. I think you're about right, actually. The length is modular. Yes, it is. But it's going to come standard with a certain amount of containers. And I believe mine is the standard one, so... We're not going to worry about it anyway. We don't have enough information on it, and I know I'll get someone that tells me, hey man, you said, you showed, you did this, you did that. Let's do silver. I believe this is the right size as it is. Freelancer is what now, 90? Ah, VersaLife, very nice. That's actually a very nice. They said the Caterpillar will have to fly with the same number of containers, but what those containers are outfitted with is modular. Ah, there you go. So it's not going to have a collapsible spine. So you'll have to have the set number of boxes. That makes sense, actually. Let's go to MISC Starfare. Double check the size on that. This says 100 meters. Is it 100 meters for sure? Hey, Duke Skywalker's back. Another one of those great Twitch names. So we are at 100 meters. Let's go ahead and give this a measure and find out where we're at. From tip to tail. We're at 80 something. Alright, so we'll give her a little bump up. And give her another measure. Tip to tail. Yeah, I don't think the Orion's gonna change a whole bunch. 98.4, and I think I was a little short on my measurement back here, so we're gonna call that good. Because once again, this is just for shites and giggles. Where does this fit in? This fits in between these two. Do I tell you, MISC has a style, and I love it. I know a lot of people say, oh yeah, they're too similar, this, and blah blah, yeah. That's the idea. At least for me. Height-wise, are we about good? I think we're about good, height-wise. That works. Now with the Starfare. Can't you resize by a factor? Do you have to drag? Darge, I have to drag. It's easiest for me, and what's funny is, with my dragging, I've been doing it so long now that I can get pretty damn close in the first shot. So, now when I do actual size comparison videos on YouTube, or when I used to, I would get it down to within a half a meter. So... MISC makes a big, juicy target. Yes, they do. I'm not. That is the truth. They most certainly do make great targets, and I'm okay with that. That's why I have people like Rye in my organization. He is going to fly shotgun and kill people. Bring the Starfare out just a tit. She needs to rotate just a tad more on this axis. Boom. You know what? I think I can get rid of those shadows. Cast shadows. I don't think that is doing it. It still gets that flicker. And that seems to be across the entire level, so... that has something to do with ambient lighting, I'm sure. Gray, dragging is the best dragging. Yes. Yes. So, this is turning out to be a really nice spread, actually. The hull B is actually a tad longer than the Starfarer, but the Starfarer is so much wider, I think it looks better on that side of the hull B. I'm going to pull the hull B out a tad. Yeah, I like that. I like how it's coming in like that. That's actually pretty slick.